Probably going to want to put quite a monstrous battery bank in as well, I would think. Like in the base, maybe add some more batteries. Because obviously the solar panels are only going to be generating energy for a while. This is where I want my solar panels to be, over here. And then we'll have space for building stuff underneath as well. This is the dream. Why'd you use double layer, inch layer? Because this is like my rocket launching tube, and I wanted it to look cool. So it's going to be double layered. Just because I want to, alright? I want it to look funky. I want it to look like a James Bond rocket launching machine. Right, let's make all this slightly higher. And go... Get all this done. It is, yeah, that's the other reason, Pseudo. If you have an insulated tile with 0.001 conductivity connected to another insulated tile with 0.001, shit transfers very slowly. And in fact, you can actually, it's why I sort of do, on my roof to space, I normally do like a normal tile and then an insulated tile. It kind of works pretty similarly as well. The one with the fake mountain, exactly, Rikus, that's what I'm talking about, you see? Where the mountain opens, and then there is an rocket! That's what I like! 007 spaghetti pit. How dare you, Max? This is not spaghetti, this is lovely. Your 007 spaghetti pit. Okay. Oh, we're so close on the old plastic boy. How are we for critter numbers now? 5, 6, 8, 8. Okay, we need a few more incubating. So obviously we killed off all of our ones that were lurking around, so we've got none left. It's a lovely spaghetti. Heat transfer between two things using average of the two thermal conductivity. Yeah, exactly. That's why when they made the changes to abyssalite, all of a sudden people were like, and neutronium, people were like superheating neutronium to make steam and stuff. Because you could heat neutronium then with things that were next to it. I don't even know if that's still in the game. I think that got removed. Right, have you done all the stuff up here then now? Is this all done? No. Oh, are they coming down here to pick up iron? Yeah. That's not ideal. I shouldn't be doing anything up here, priority 9, really. I didn't realise you was on. Different icon. I was like, who dis? Listen, I let everybody know. I tweeted about it. I even tweeted that I changed my icon so that none of you would turn up like, oh my god, I didn't know you were live. Your icon is different. And then, lo and behold, you still turn up and say, oh my god, I didn't know you were live. God damn it. God, I can't win. I try so hard with you guys. I really do. No matter what I do, it still bites me in the ass. Electron, how's it going, mate? How are you? Lovely. Oh, we'll need one more dude here, won't we? One more drywall dude. And I also need to make sure that my feckin' jetpacks don't come in here. So I might need to slap a door in as the last thing. So it's not going to transfer any heat out anyway to space, so that's fine. I really didn't probably need to do this as insulated, but whatever. And I might make the ceiling metal yet, I don't know. But this is where stuff is going to be. So let's now get some stuff put in place. And I think we'll just make this out of... iron. I don't think it'll matter. And we'll... fuck it. We'll just... put all this stuff in. So... yeah. Will I want to run any heavy circuits? What might I want heavy circuits for? We'll come to that in a bit. Yeah, I think that'll be fine. And then we'll just bang a few weeds water now. I'll fill it with some hydrogen as well. We've got hydrogen nearby. which will be lovely. How? Wires will melt. I just made them out of wolframite. Is that not going to be okay? Will they actually melt? Do I actually have to run a wire all the way around my rocket place? Say it ain't so. Please. Say it ain't so. Right, how many have we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Eesh. Say it ain't so. Come on. Don't do me like this. Right, so once this is done, as I say, I think we can power 16.7 bunker doors, so we can get a load of these powered, and then I'll just need to whack in all the automation, sort all this out. We don't actually got that much to do, really. I'm going to put all this down to priority 8. Likewise, this can be like priority 7 for now. That is not important, really. This can all be priority 8. This can all be priority 8. This can all be priority 8. I want my jetpack dudes up here doing this stuff. That's what I want. Was that heavy wire across the rocket silo wolframite? Yeah, that's what I thought. Will wolframite not be okay? Oh my god, I didn't care until now that you were live. Cunny! What? Quit your bitching, mate. You know you love us. I do. Wires will melt. Oh, rockets are hotter than hot. Oh. Race bro, how are you, mate? Will wolframite wires melt? That's what I need to know. Like, this is a wolframite boy, I think. Yeah. Will that melt? I mean, I hope not. Can you build heavy wire out of steel? What am I looking for? God, I always just go to base and start scrolling. You can build it out of steel. I honestly do not know. Again, a lot of this is the unknown for me. Oh, come on, just a couple more tubes. Just a couple more tubes. Conductive ones. Tungsten for the win. But you can't make. I know. Technically, they're the same thing, like wolframite and tungsten. I think they are just different names for the same thing, aren't they? But you can't make heavy watt wires out of tungsten. Tungsten heavy conductive wires, then. Conductive heavy watt wire. Oh, I see what you're saying. Tungsten melts at 3.4. What does wolframite melt at then? Conductive heavy. Alright, I'll tell you what, we'll just leave this out for now. You're going to delete that as well, aren't you, prick? I knew you were going to do that. We'll leave that out for now. And we'll cross that bridge in a minute. But I mean, arguably, won't these fucking things melt? Won't they get damaged? Steel is the best, obviously. Is it really? I've got steel. I think I've got more steel than wolframite at the minute. More than tungsten as well. Steel is not the problem. Pesky asteroids. Pesky asteroids. Alright, literally nothing's getting done. And it's making me mad. What is the fucking hold up? Oh, it's break time. That'll be why. Can we use as raw and refined too? Steel can. Can you collect the smashed asteroids? Yes, you can, Race Bro. I don't know if I went to see that big fucking rocket, but it would be another day for me. It'd probably be another day for me, Perkins. I'm trying, mate. Everything is just taking so long now in space. It takes ages to get here and it takes ages to do anything. But thank you for popping in, Perkins. It is appreciated, bud. Rocket exhaust is 3,000-ish. And is it 3,000 all of the way, if you know what I mean? Like, I'd assumed it was going to be toasty fucking super hot down here, but is it going to be like, is it 3,000 degrees this entire way? In fairness, Zoo Hybrid, we are trying to do like 3 projects at once. We're digging out this, we're building this, and we're doing this. So it's just taking a while. Jetpacks are the devil. I should have just fucked them off. I did all this far quicker in my offline game with just loads of exosuit boys. I might do what was suggested and just do this. As a rocket passes, it transfers heat directly to objects it passes, including the gantry. Well, yeah, the gantry needs to get removed, doesn't it? We need to pull the gantry back or something, don't we? Let's just get some exosuits rolling. I've got loads of exosuits, it's just getting them up here, mate. I've got one more bit. Hooray! So now more dupes should be able to use this one. And go to space. Hopefully. And if we get that ladder up onto the mesh ceiling, that's got to help us as well. Get off there, you prick. You're warming everything up. Okay. This door is just for access at the minute, by the way. Fucking carbon dioxide in there. I don't want any of my any of these tubes going in there. So which ones are they? It's Marie, Abe, Shizbit. I wish I could copy the settings of doors. That would be lovely. So it's Ruby, Marie, Abe, Shizbit. So Ruby, Marie, Abe, Shizbit. And who was the other one? Stinkier. Yeah, you're not allowed in here either, Stinkier. Might have to remove a few bits of these drywall to get the carbon dioxide out. We have got one bit of drywall still open here, like one bit of vacuum, but it's not going to be enough, it'll take ages. As far as I know, the heat rises up with the rocket ascending, so the hottest point moves up with the engine, right, okay. Got to pull out the gantry before launch, if you catch my drift. Yeah, I've not seen the animation of it, but I assume so, like it looks like it retracts or cantilever flips or something, I don't know. Looks kind of cool. Right, so that should help. We can now get exosuit dupes up here. We'll start digging out some of this debris in case we've got iron and stuff trapped as well. We've done ladders up to all these bits, so we should hopefully get this stuff cracking a lot quicker now. And we can get all these put in as well. Lovely. Lovely. I kind of want to get some of this hydrogen. What I'm planning to do is put a pump in up here to take some hydrogen into this chamber. So I want to do that before I crack this, because I don't want to lose all this hydrogen. There's quite a bit here, so I might do that now. In fact, just to get it in place. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Come on, cycle lag. Life's being innuendo resistant. Oh, you got to pull out before launch. Sorry, mate. That one went right over my head. That one went right over my head. Got to pull out before launch. Surely that's the last time when you'd want to pull out. Isn't that why the rhythm method has not worked very well? That's the last time when you'd want to pull out. Surely launch is the time when you definitely want to be firmly connected to your rocket and the place it's going to go. No? It's the only time to pull out, I suppose. I don't know. It depends. It depends whether you like to. I don't know. You know what? I'm not. I'm not going to go any further with this. I'm not going to go any further. I was about to get into the preferences of where one would deposit their load, but I don't think we need to go down that route. Really, we don't need to. It's crass and vulgar, unnecessary, dirty, naughty. Not going to do it. Gotta go, wish you luck with the rocket. So I've been a little dick about your exo jetpack suit situation after 2 bears. I can't control myself. Because Shidley, you weren't a little dick. Mate, if I was really mad, I'd have banned you. Honestly, you did not piss me off. Everything is fine. Take it easy, buddy. Enjoy your hangover from your bears. Much love, bud. It's your natural, innocent life. I know I'm a pretty little snowflake. We've been over this before. On the face of the planet, exactly, only half, you see? Sometimes you've just got to shoot your rocket all over the face of the planet. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. Right, so that'll put me a pump in. We can pump some hydrogen up here. We need to make sure it's a vacuum first, so... We've got 1 tile up here, but there's like milligrams of carbon dioxide, so I might just knock out a few more of these boys, just here and there. In fact, I'll tell you what I'll do. We'll knock out... You will do this. Because I'm assuming, and don't quote me on this, I'm assuming that temp shift plates also count as blocking off vacuum. Yeah? Hopefully? Maybe? I hope so. I hope they do. Nice to Sudra. That's a nice surmisal to wrap up that chat. That is beautiful. That is lovely, mate. You nailed it. Nice, nerd. Nice. Alright, let's rip out this derpy automation. We're going to make our automation smarter. We're going to use the lovely bit of automation that Prom Live gave us, which seems to look the bizzle. It seems to be the way. We can rip out all this crap as well. Yeah, we can rip all this out. Alright, note to self, I'm never using fucking jetpacks again. After this playthrough, look at this twat. Look at this twat. Shizbit, what were you even doing then? Note to self, jetpacks are the worst. Don't ever use them. They are the shittest thing in this game. I've decided, I've played with them enough now that I can definitively say jetpacks are shit. In their current iteration, jetpacks are the dumbest thing that I've ever seen in this game. Hopefully they'll be fixed in the future, but for now, everybody that's watching, avoid them like the plague. They are terrible. But jetpacks look cool! I know! Hey, it's alive. How's it going? Welcome. I know they look cool. That's why I put them in again. We've had them in once. They ruined our playthrough. I removed them all and still put them back in, even with all the knowledge I now had. I actually enjoy watching you struggle with the jetpacks, so they aren't that bad. They're not very good, though. It has to be said. I want to get rid of all this gubbins. I might just actually physically sweep this up, just so it's out of here and I can put a ceiling in. They're nice for building things like the bunker doors and digging without ladders. Yeah, but the only thing is, Peach, you can run across bunker doors. So realistically, all you need to do is have one of them open on one side of the base, put a ladder up there, and get 20 dupes with exosuits running up there, building your doors super quick. Put your automation in last thing so they all stay shut, and you're laughing. I did it on my single player, and it was like, call it my single player, my off-stream base, and it was just so much faster. This has taken so long. So long. Alright, I need to top my pipe up. What are you all saying now? Quote 1200, holy shit. There's There's an idea. I was building ladders all the way under. Why didn't I just have them on top? Yeah, exactly. Just leave one bunker door open, give them ladder access to underneath that bunker door, and then they can just run along the top of it. Put your automation in last thing, as I say, so that they stay shut, and you're onto a winner. Alright. So hopefully that room will be a vacuum again in a second. We'll get this finished quickly so we can at least get power up here, and then we can run the power to the doors. That is dead easy. Sorry. Run power to the doors, get them all sorted out. I'm going to have to follow this idiot guide that Prom Live has done. And it is on the Discord, by the way, guys. If any of you want to see this same logic for the scanners and stuff, it is on the Discord. And there is a link for the Discord. It's in the Oni chat section. It does seem to be the business. Alright, we're at that time of the night. Literally everything needs to be priority now, because I want this stuff done. The tube is done, they've got no excuses. So when I come to build the rocket, do I just slap it down against these gantry bits then? And do I need these gantries, or can I do it without it? I'm assuming I can just sort of free build it wherever I want. I assume that is the case. You need them for the pilot. Is that it? Right, okay. So it's just for pilot access, if you like. Then you just need to make it a meteor clock so that it's fine-tuned before you actually need it. Well, this is the thing, Saturnus. You know what? I was thinking, you know what? I'm going to build Saturnus's build. And then, off your reply on the forums, I thought, you know what? Fuck him. I'm not going to build it. I don't even fully understand it. Jetpack AI. I don't even understand it. I asked for a little bit of help. Fuck it. Alright, let's get some automation in. Whilst I think on, we'll use iron for everything. We've got iron local, haven't we? So just bang this in here. We're going to need a few Weezeworts and then some hydrogen. And then we are on to Anwinner. And then we'll connect this up once it's all vacuumed out and stuff. It should actually be a vacuum now, in theory. I can't actually see. Vacuum, vacuum, vacuum. Very good. So what I want to know is if temp shift plates, and this is going to take a while, if temp shift plates do fill in these background tiles. I'm assuming they do, but we'll try and place some drywall over the top of them to check. Yeah, that'll do. Yeah, that'll do. It's not a bug, it's a dance, like in Fortnite. Just not as good or pretty, or maybe not intended. But it's a feature! Nice degree. But it's a feature, we promise! It was explained in 2 possible viewers. I still don't get why you miffed. I'm not miffed. I didn't understand it. I read the full thread, Saturnus, and then I didn't understand what you meant by just fine tune it. Like, how? I did read the post above, but I still don't understand what you meant. You said something like it'll figure itself out over time. I was like, what? That doesn't make sense. Do I need to have it running connected for a while? Do I need to have it running not connected? I didn't understand. Right, so we'll get this stuff in. Has something terrible happened here, or are they just narcos? I think they're narcos. Oh no, they're not narcos. Oh, maybe this hasn't got enough charge to send everybody home. Oh, that was an oversight. Shit. Need to adjust the timing for your system. The timing for my system. Well, it was just Saturnus has basically got this meteor scanner that he's put on the forums. That will basically it's not a meteor scanner, it's a water clock basically for counting cycles. And it does it by moving packets of water till it gets to a certain level and basically counting with a liquid sensor, you know, hydro sensor. which is good for counting the peace between the peace cycle, if you like, where meteors are no longer striking for like 4 cycles. So you can time your rocket launches and stuff. I don't quite know how it affects rockets because I've never launched a rocket. Like, I'm assuming I have to have the doors open lest the rocket can't come back or something. Just connect the fine-tuning input to the scanner array output and it fine-tunes itself. That's what you said on the forums! But I don't know how. That's what I'm asking. How does that work? I've not built one in that layout, so I don't know how it works. To turn as the hero of Europe updated his Oni. He did, mate. He got tired of dragging his heels. Stuck in a muck like an old boy. Rockets just destroy everything on their way. Well, I don't want that to happen. That's the thing. God, why is it so laggy? Dupes on the way up here. Yeah, they are. There's the lag. I don't want it to destroy stuff when they come home. You mean he's not playing the agricultural update? Not anymore, I don't think. I refuse to update this fucking game. Saturnus, 2014. Shit. Oh, you're a funny fucker. Right, so yeah, I can snip these wires off and use them for other stuff. And then I can just connect these ones up, I think. I don't know how far I went with this. Yeah, I probably need to figure out how many wires are going to connect to each one. I'm pretty sure it was 16. Let me just get the old calculator out. 2000 divided by 120 is 16.6. So we can put 16 doors on a wire, in theory. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Kakoosh. And then we'll nip off these bits. What is this currently powering? I don't think it's powering shit all at the minute. So I might as well just rip this out now. Whip. Meteor clock works by counting the time. Fine-tuning input resets the clock. It counts to 10 cycles and sends a signal. And that's it now. Peace season and all doors can be open 4 cycles. 4 cycles later the clock resets. Right, okay. And do you genuinely think that we definitely need this? Is it something I actually need in the game? Because I didn't even know that there was a problem with rockets coming home. I thought that it would just be fine. I thought the scanners would be able. I'd be able to set up some additional scanners just for this thing to say open these doors. I thought that would be what we'd do. And then they would open the doors, the rocket would come home, the pilot would get out, he'd have sex with Nisbet, Nisbet would have a baby, we'd feed it to a shovel, we'd turn it into coal, and then we'd power our base. It's all very simple to me. I don't know why you're complicating things with liquid clocks. I don't understand. I just don't get it. Alright, let's count some more of these out. I'd like to nip this fucking wire off. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. My eyes are going funny. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. It's that one, wasn't it? Please tell me it was that one. Shit dicks. Oh god. Oh god, I lost count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh wait, I wasn't going to put 16 on them. Fuck. I wasn't going to do 16. I was going to do like 10 on each one so that I've got power for the robo-miners. I made a goof. I did a goof. Everybody, I did a goof. Let's not do that. God damn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Was it that one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's this one. And then it would be 1, 2. This might be a bit of a waste actually. No, this will be fine. This will work. Let's get rid of that and let him build all that. And we'll get rid of this for a second. What's going on? Oh yes, the scanner array cannot open the doors in time, like at all. You have to leave the doors open or know in advance when it's safe to have the doors open, and then count backwards from the travel time to know when it's safe to launch the rocket. Why have they made it so hard? I don't understand! Why have they made it so tricky? I thought it'd just be, build a rocket, press a button, send it to space, when it comes home, everything's great. Why have they made it so hard? There's time sense to use memory to figure out how many cycles pass. It just uses weight, it just uses water. It's moving water from A to B and calculating the time it takes to move said water. But there are a couple of flaws with the water clock. You need to make sure it's got like a dedicated power supply and stuff like that. If you lose power to it for even a few seconds, it's fucked until it's reset itself. It's the only downside with water clocks. We did used to use them a long time ago. Back before automation was a thing. Properly anyway. It was like a bit of a niche tactic on the forums that people used, but now it's obviously a lot easier with automation. Guys, I think you guys forget some of the things that we used to have to do to get around a lot of these things that we can now do with just a couple of bits of automation wire. We used to have like, we'd heat up little pockets of gas and change the states of gases and liquids to trigger a, you know, something to open or close. It was much more fancy than a lot of the stuff we do now. Much fancier. This has really pissed me off. I'm really upset that this is warm. The only plus point of this is it's such a small amount of gas, it's not going to transfer any heat to our oil really. But I still didn't want this to be super scalding, boiling, mega hot in here. It makes it a pain in the ass if I come to crack into this at some point. I'm assuming it happened either on save and load or when we moved our oil from one state to another. When it was when we froze a couple of tiles in there. I think that might have been what happened. But oh well. It is what it is. Have I got exosuit problems? I just want to have a quick check. Boom. Oh, the lag is getting disgusting now. The lag is getting disgusting. I wish to God we had some evidence of the Clay folks playing a save this long. I'd love to see the Clay folks raging about lag. FPS. Seems like you could do it with buffers or filters, not need power for anything. Yeah, the problem is, Peach, it's to do with save states. So when you load a game, automation is normally reset or inverted. It does weird things when you save and load a game. So anything that you've got running, so for example, say you've got a shitload of buffers all strung together, when you save and load the game, it's fucked. That's a problem with the game. How did you get your